Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, that was my first sip of tea. Gosh, that was good. I've been so busy this morning. Sorry. Whew. Barely sat down just now. Barely sat down. Good morning. Oh, jeez. What a good morning. Yeah, we've already been over to the grow house. We gotta go back. Super busy today. I'll send a picture later of the room. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Is there anybody named Key Rin here yet this morning? Have I seen Key Rin? Has anybody seen Key Rin? Good morning, 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 morning. Hey, those two shrooms that we just teased the whole picture with, we're going to give those away today. Let's get those out of this house. Okay? Ah, Crystal, you're welcome. You're welcome. Good for you. And yep, Nifra Mama did all the work. Good morning, everybody. Gosh, it's good to see you guys here this morning. 71 people, 22 likes. Need I say any more? Need I wake up any other thumbs? Lazy thumbs, Sandy. Okay, let's get this over with. I have to get rid of one of these shrooms. Boop, boop, boop. Out. Let's do it. We're going to play true false. We're going to play true false. Here's what I'm going to do today on True False. Don't say anything. Don't write any T's, any F's, nothing. Just listen up. Yesterday we did 5. That was way too many for people that have alternator on their minds, Jesus Christ. Today we're going to stick with the simple threesome. It's a 3-pack. Okay? I'm going to read 3 statements. After I've read the 3rd statement, you're going to put up T's and F's on the screen, 3 of them corresponding to what you think is the correct answer. You can only answer one time, one line. 3 letters, 1 line. Don't answer more than once, please. You'll kill the game. We'll just go play something else. Okay? First 3 people that I see on my screen that have all 3 correct will move forward to the spin to win round. Okay? So here we go. First statement. Camels store water in their humps. True or false? Second statement. Koalas are bears. True or false? And thirdly, cows lie down when it's about to rain. True or false? So we have 3 there. What do you think the answers are? I'm looking for the first 3. I'm looking for 3 people to have and only answer one time. I'm with three answers, but only 1 line. Okay, so far, I've only had 1 person has all 3 correct so far. Just so you know, only 1 person. We're not even going to have a spin-off. We only have 1 person so far. Okay. So far, we're not going to do a spin-off. So kill it at nerdy. I'm done. I'm not taking any more answers. I'll read the answers to you, and then I'll tell you who got them correct on my screen. Okay? There's somebody just answered, but it was a touch too late. I just said that I was killing it. Well, I haven't read the answers, so I'll let that person in. Now we have 2, so we're going to have a spin-off. I have 2, so we're going to have a spin-off. Now, I'm not taking any more because camels store water in their humps. False. All those that said true, reevaluate. Camel humps are actually large mounds of fat. They're not water containers. The fat eventually allows them to survive in extreme temperatures for long periods of time. They're not carrying around water sacks. Okay. Koalas are bears. True or false? That's going to be a false, Carlotta. Koalas are sometimes referred to as koala bears, but this is a false nickname. They're actually marsupials. They're marsupials, kangaroo-ish things, and they have no relation to bears. Zero. Koala, stop faking everybody out. Thirdly, everyone in Tennessee already knows the answer to this. It's false. Cows lie down when it's about to rain. No. The reason a cow's lying down is to relax. Okay? To chew its cud. It has nothing to do with the rain. Cows can't predict weather conditions, and the reason they lie down is often to chew their cud or relax. Answers. The answers were false. B. Hendricks had it pretty quickly, And we were letting B. Hendricks run with it until all of a sudden at the very end, a gentleman by the name of Phosphorus jumped in there with the correct answers. Phosphorus. So Hendricks, you're going to be number 1. Phosphorus, you're going to be number 2. Number 3 means we're going to respin. Okay? Here we go. Looking like it's a B. Hendricks all day, every day. Oh, good job, B. Hendricks. B, we're going to give you... Nerdy, I didn't see your answers. I'm sorry. Someone there saying you had it. I apologize. Sorry about that. I honestly didn't see. So I apologize for that. B. Hendricks, let's get you that first. Phosphor, you were close. Okay. B. Hendricks. Whoops. I always do that. That's what we're going to send you. We're going to send you that, B. I'll probably have to wait to get a shipping container. As soon as the shipping container arrives, and I can get 1 or 2 guys to help me load that, we'll be able to get that mailed off to you. Okay? So in the meantime, while I wait for the shipping containers to arrive here, I need your address. If you could send me your address at the DetroitMushLab.net, I would appreciate it. Okay? Give me 1 second, please. All I need is a shipping container. Okay? Phosphorus, you were so close. You were so close. All right, so this is going to be Funny Clip Thursday. You guys ready? Good morning, everyone. I like the T Crew. Did you guys see yesterday I posted we went over 21,000 subscribers? There's 21,000 subscribers now, and we're growing strong and fast. I mean, we're growing strong and fast. Look at Sandy. Thanks for keeping track for us. 91 days till the next Mush Fest. 91 days till I get to hug some of you in person. It was less than 4 weeks ago that we were congratulating ourselves for 20,000. That was the fastest 1,000 jump increment we've ever experienced in the show. That was the fastest. Like we jump, boop, whoop, boop. Jumped like 1,000 in less than 4 weeks. And that's just people that push the subscribe. Hey, I like this. Let me keep watching. Let me get the feed, get noticed, and stuff like that. A pretty good number. Yeah, Stephen Payne. We jump like Mario. That's a good one. Can I play a couple of videos for you guys? Give me 5 people. Give me 5 people. Okay, it was the Russians, Jesus Christ says. Could be. Could be. Well, we hope the Russians get kinder as a result of what we do here. And we have no doubt we can have that kind of effect on them. Correct? Okay, I'm going to play a couple of funny videos. I've saved these over the course of the last 3 or 5 days. Okay? I've saved these videos. And they're just... Lee Hodges. Good morning to Lee Hodges. Looks like somebody's throwing a donut at Lee Hodge. That means you're new, Lee. And when you're new here, we welcome you by asking you to dodge donuts. Okay? Have a donut. I'm gonna play this video for you now. Okay? Here we go. Okay, starts over. Wait. Okay. He asked his wife. Wait. Okay. So the guy asks his wife to buy an energy saving light. Okay. She accidentally buys a voice-activated light. Okay? Look at her face. She's like, he's so pissed. Wait a minute. Oh, you gotta keep the light going, bitch. It's almost as bad as our caca. Reminds. And she's all defensive, like I didn't buy the wrong thing. Like, come on, man. That is funny. This guy's trying to cook and stuff. Oh, what makes him do that, man? Okay. Oh, that sounds too damn funny. Okay, that didn't really happen. We have a Korean right there. Wait. It doesn't matter what country that's funny in. That's funny. It doesn't matter the country. That's just damn funny. Okay. All right. Oh, speaking of funny. So yesterday I'm watching CNN. Wait, we're going to go back to another video. I got a good video here. Good morning, Kat. I had another fun video here this morning. Wait. I was watching CNN yesterday. Okay. I know it's Chef with the headlamp. I was. Wait, I was watching CNN yesterday. And another one of those crazy people, right, on an airplane. And this guy, he decides he's going to try to go out the emergency door. Okay, the plane's barely taken off. And dude, and I'm not even talking about his mental state. We're not even talking about where are you at in your head that you have to like decide, I'm going to open up the emergency door and jump out. Okay, and I don't care about everybody else in the airplane. Or if it was planned or who knows, I don't know. All I know is they're telling the story yesterday. Anybody see that? Help me out here. Am I the only one that saw that yesterday? That they're taking, he just wanted to brush a breath there. Well, since the September 11th thing, when they took the hijackers down that one plane, they said, let's roll. And they took that whole plane down full of hijackers. Hijackers are smarter nowadays. They're not, you know what? They'll take the whole plane down. I like the let's roll guys. But all of a sudden, doors on airplanes are becoming really important, right? Right? Okay, so yesterday, they're telling the story on the news. It won't count if you didn't really see the news. But here they are. They're talking about, and then the passenger who happened to be sitting very near the emergency door jumped up and started to grab at the door to try to open it. He was stopped by doing this, and other passengers were able to restrain him with duct tape and zip ties. I'm thinking to myself, duct tape? To me, the star of the whole show right now is the duct tape. Where did the duct tape come from? Who brought duct tape onto the plane? They're not even talking to the sky marshal. Happen to might have an extra pack on him or something. Where did the zip ties come from? Do they have something like that now? Matthew, are you allowed on an airplane with a roll of duct tape? It's an essential tool. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know what? I think they have like a break in case of hijacking. And they got a little case on the side of the airplane inside. They got a roll of duct tape in there. I mean, it absolutely makes sense. Duct tape, you got to have it. But where the hell did it come from? Who brought the duct tape on the plane that within moments, hijacker boy, doorbell boy is wrapped? So I've been thinking about it. I can't get over it. I'm still needing more information. I don't care about the guy. I don't care about security procedure. Where'd the duct tape come from? Okay? Does it just happen to be in the passenger next to him's backpack? Don't they check that kind of stuff before you get on the plane? I'm not letting a passenger on with duct tape. What are you doing with the duct tape? Oh, this is just in case the guy sitting next to me wants to jump out the door. I can restrain him really fast, sir. What? So now you guys get to think about it for a while. Okay? Now you guys get to think about it. What the heck were we doing? You need some tape? I'll get you some tape. And no, I'm not kidding you. They had him. As they were bringing him off the plane, they show him. Big guy. They bring him off wrapped in duct tape. Okay. Are you guys struggling with that? Somebody help. Give me some feedback. You got to be struggling with where did the duct tape come from, let alone the zip ties. Zip ties maybe later in the procedure, maybe, I don't know, maybe the stewardess keeps them in some security cabinet or something. Maybe. Duct tape. It's not like you're flying around in a mechanic airplane. Okay, so I guess it's part of an essential flying kit. Kind of scary to think about, Steve. That's the only thing I can keep thinking about. Yesterday I was like, okay, hijack, yeah, jump out, yeah, I get duct tape. Okay. I'll move on. Zip ties, I even sort of understand. No, I'm not. I've never once flown to Miami and said, don't forget my zip ties. Never. Don't forget my Speedos, maybe. Don't forget your zip ties, honey. Hey, babe, did you pack my roll of duct tape? No. You're going to be able to find the duct tape at the local Home Depot. You're good. Moving on. Still having a problem with it, but I'll move on. Okay? Next video. Here we go. Oh, I never do this stuff right. Here we go. Now, this is actually really brilliant. This isn't funny. This is, wait till you listen to what this guy says. Free sent this to me. Free the Ancient Ones. And after I read this, or listened to this, I was like, darn it, Pops, I wish you'd have said that. Thank you, Anthony. Now listen to this, you guys. Really seriously, put your spiritual smart heads on right now. Okay?
The best way to spot an idiot: look for the person who is cruel. Let me explain. When we see someone who doesn't look like us, or sound like us, or act like us, or love like us, or live like us, the first thought that crosses almost everyone's brain is rooted in either fear or judgment, or both. That's evolution. We survived as a species by being suspicious of things that we aren't familiar with. In order to be kind, we have to shut down that animal instinct and force our brain to travel a different pathway. Empathy and compassion are evolved states of being. They require the mental capacity to step past our most primal urges. Cruelty is seen by some as an adroit cudgel to gain power. Empathy and kindness are considered weak. Many important people look at the vulnerable only as rungs on a ladder to the top. I'm here to tell you that when someone's path through this world is marked with acts of cruelty, they have failed the first test of an advanced society. They never forged new mental pathways to overcome their own instinctual fears. And so their thinking and problem solving will lack the imagination and creativity that the kindest people have in spades. Over my many years in politics and business, I have found one thing to be universally true. The kindest person in the room is often the smartest. The best way to spot an idiot.
I wish I'd have said that. So well said. Fear and the way we treat. It's evolution. It's our instinct. It's the kindness that overcomes that. And you have to be smart enough to know. That's why I love people that are here at T. I'm not saying this to kiss your ass right now. You are some smart ass people. You guys call yourself like what? Sarcastic stoners, things like that. You're smart. I don't like hanging around people that don't impact me intellectually. I don't. They don't stimulate me. Smart. If we have smart and we say we don't want any of our smartness to be dedicated towards evil, we want our smartness to be dedicated toward kindness. Oh my God. Add impeccability, don't take things personal. We'll cover that in a little bit. We're the smartest people in the room. And we're not even talking about intelligence. We're talking about on an evolutionary scale. Sitting there evolutionally, in an evolutionary scale, you're at the top, babe. That doesn't mean you don't be humble and have ego. That means you have a bigger responsibility. When you're at the top, don't you have a bigger responsibility? Leadership is about that. Leadership's about a balance of character and responsibility. You want to be a leader? You have to exhibit the character, and then you have to be responsible. And the impact that you can have on people's lives as a result makes you the smartest person in the room. That was really good. Best way to spot an idiot. He's the mean guy. Let's do another one. Let's do another one.
Everyone knows the definition of photosynthesis, right?
Yes, sir. But, sir, in reality, plants are actually farming us.
Enlighten me.
Well, by giving us oxygen daily until we all eventually decompose so they can consume us.
Well, dude, what have you done to our teacher?
Sometimes I'll start a sentence, and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
So, everyone knows the definition of photosynthesis, right?
Yes, sir. But, sir, in reality, plants are actually farming us.
Enlighten me.
Well, by giving us oxygen daily until we all eventually decompose so they can consume us.
Well, dude, what have you done to our teacher?
Sometimes I'll start a sentence, and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
So, everyone knows the definition of photosynthesis.
Sir? Sir? Plants are actually farming us. Ephraim, plants are actually farming us. And I'm digging it. I'm totally digging it. I love the music. Queenie, how much do you like? Like that. You gotta love this stuff. Because there's reality right there, okay? Do you understand photosynthesis? Oh yeah. Plants are farming us, sir. Ah, that's good stuff. Let's do another one. Okay, we ready for another one? Okay, wait. Here's another one. One more. One more. Yeah, that music was funny. That was really good. Okay, here we go. One more. This one's funny too. Okay, guys. Wait a minute. Before I do this, are these funny? Do you guys like these? Give me some feedback, because only 46 likes, 85 people. I feel like I'm not making people like this morning. I think people are sitting there going like this. Let's move on, pal. Okay? Are these funny or not? Can you push them? I wouldn't even have to ask if you'd push the like button. Okay? I just saved some of the funny ones. I usually look at these in the morning. Okay, here we go. B. Hendricks just hit the like button, even though he won 4 pound, a 4 pound fruit. He just finally hit the like button. And Matthew Seliger is waking up the light. Oh! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do one more. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I can't come in today to work.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just
Okay, wait. I want you to check out. This is so good. Check out her voice. Okay. Check out her voice, right? And his too. Like his is filled with compassion, the boss. But her voice, like, I don't know why. Here we go.
I can't come in today to work.
Are you okay?
To work.
Yeah, I was just diagnosed with Sigatus disease.
Sickness.
Sigatus. You know, Sigatus bullshit. Sorry, I can't come in today to work.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just diagnosed
Yeah.
with Sigatus disease.
Sickness.
Sigatus. You know, Sigatus bullshit. Sorry, I can't come in today.
Carlotta, get out of bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just diagnosed with Sigatus disease.
Sickness.
Sigatus. You know,
Look at the
Sigatus
phone in her
bullshit.
hand.
Sorry, I can't come in today. to work.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
9 o'clock, she just calling.
Sickness.
You know, Sigatus. Sorry, I can't come in today.
There's so many details in that one. That's so funny. Carlotta, get to work. You can't. Never. Never's like, I made that call. Mike has it. What do you have? I got sick of this. That's so funny. Hey, speaking of doses, it's coming from the lab. We over in Oregon, we're finalized things within the next 3 to 4 days. I'm gonna have extract, psilocybin extract here. Get ready. I'm just teasing you right now. It should be on the site, but we're gonna show it to you. It's this like crystal, psilocybin crystallized. And then you'll take little, like almost use your dab pen. Take a little bit, and you can just put that right on your tongue. Or you can, it dissolves in water really easily. And it's gonna turn into like a, something that you can drink. Still working on the dosage. Like how do I translate this amount equals this amount in terms of fruit? So that's kind of a struggle we're having because this stuff is strong, right? So how to get it appropriately dosed is the challenge. Where's my music? Is the challenge, and that's what we have been working on for about 2 weeks now. Okay, so like, does a tenth of a gram equal half a gram of fruit, quote unquote. But then you're like, okay, not every half a gram equals the same half a gram the next time. And which half a gram are we talking? Are we talking a half a gram of oats? Are we talking a half a gram of thrasher? Even though I don't think there's these big, huge differences between the strains, there is some, you know, intelligible differences, but in general, you're getting the same neurogenesis and everything from any of it because it's all psilocybin broken down to psilocin at the end of the day. There's a whole process that it's going through. So at the end of the day, we're kind of chemically coming up with the same thing. Okay? So it's like, how do we, it's, you know, at this level, because we're still home labbing it, but we're trying to take it to the next level. That's our new challenge now. Like, how do we appropriately dose things, right? It's the same thing when you get, let's say, lysergic acid diethylene out there. You don't know whose bathtub that was mixed up in. We don't. We don't know, like, if somebody tells you, oh, it's a 300 UG dose, like I have been, I don't know if it really is or not. Somebody told me that. I didn't make it myself. That's when it gets scary, because you don't know what's in stuff if you don't make it yourself, unless you get it well tested before you go play with it. What do you guys think about that? Is that a true statement? And that's kind of true too. Slingy says everybody's a little different, so you have to experiment on yourself. There's truth to that, but there has to be a baseline. At least, you know what I mean, from a producer manufacturer point of view, there has to be a baseline. Yeah, I agree with you, Badgie. I don't either. So we're going to talk about liquid culture here for a second. Okay, those were pretty funny videos right there. We're going to talk about liquid culture here for a moment. We're going to finish up on it tomorrow. But I want to introduce you to a couple of the concepts about liquid culture that we haven't thought of in a long time. We talk about liquid culture here. We have a phenomenal supply of liquid culture on our site. I don't mean to be spend the morning doing commercials, but we are trying to provide this stuff to you guys. The extract, why am I doing it? Am I doing it so I could have jars and jars of extracts sitting around the lab? Or am I doing it because I want to find out a better way, if there is such a thing? Not even better, just another way to deliver our medicine to each other. That's why we're flying to Oregon. That's why we're investing. That's why we're putting the time and effort into this. That's why we're just doing everything that we possibly can to move this stuff forward. We're wanting no limits. Yeah, this is 2024. We already did 2023. We already put as much stuff into 2023 as we could. Did the best we could. Now we're going to keep doing it in 2024. We don't slow down. So we're looking at liquid cultures in new ways. For example, when we're working in the greater volume of farming on the shroom level, eventually you get past 10 cc syringes. Now those have worked good for me for 3 to 4 years, and I'm still using them for my last gasp grow room. The news is so exciting, I can't even tell it right now, okay? I can't even tell it right now. What's this? But yeah, I have some, just the opportunities that are coming. Let me put it to you this way. The grow room's not big enough. The Detroit grow house, not big enough. We're doing a big final push grow there. But what happens is it works great. Our 10 cc syringes to bags, etc. there. LC, nowadays, you know what they're doing? slurries of LC. We're doing slurries. AS, we don't supply spores. Well, we do. We do prints. Yeah, go over to the site. Prints and liquid culture. Slurries of liquid culture. Coming. I don't know that we're going to be commercializing that, but that's what we're using at the volume level. It's actually a vat of mixed up, super thick slurries of liquid culture that are made up in labs. And then that's what we'll use. Liquid culture is also a medicine in and of itself, all by itself. Some of the most potent and inexpensive medicines produced by fungi are those that are obtained from the pure mycelium and broth created during liquid cultivation practices. The stuff in your jar. That stuff in your jar. Before you even pull it out and put it into your syringe and go shoot it into the grain. Did you know that? Did you know that that soup is a good, it's got medicinal purposes ready to rock and roll right there. 2 years ago is when we first started working with that. We were growing huge jars of mycelium, moved to vats. Huge jars of mycelium, and then we would strain it. So you'd have this goop. All that would be left is this soupy goop. And then we were lucky enough to have a freeze dryer. We'll take that soupy goop, put it in the freeze dryer, freeze dry it. You'll get all of the water and moisture out of it, and you could have literally have mycelium chips. They almost look like when you peel them, they almost look like little potato chips out of mycelium. What do you think of that? We were working on that. That's going to be another project coming back in 2024. Give me 10 people that said that's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. They're going to be like communion wafers, Kim. A lot like that. My problem is we're still figuring out how to preserve them after we've made them. So far, it's the only thing we can come up with is pressure packing them. What do you call it? Vacuum seal. And the problem is, though, once you open it at your end and air hits it, it starts liquefying again. So unless people at there, so it's just things we're working on. Some of the most potent and inexpensive medicines produced by fungi are those that are obtained by the pure mycelium and broth created during liquid cultivation practices. I'm not making this up. Yes, it can be freeze-dried, Jason. Go to page 186 in your Radical Mycology book, and it'll explain some of this business to you that we're going to cover. As the mycelium grows through this liquid, it exudes enzymes and medicinal sugars into the liquid media. The liquid media itself is getting little but sugars and enzymes in the water itself. After a growing period of a few weeks, the mycelium can be filtered out and processed on its own, or the liquid broth can be processed to a concentrate or extract the compounds. This is how many of the important fungal medicines are produced and processed in Asia and the United States. Some of these places they look like breweries. It's very, very close to a brewery. Vats, aisles of stainless steel vats, that inside that is mycelium is growing. They stop there, filter it, turn that broth into medicines. They do that because you can do it on a large scale. We try on the small scale, it's tough. You get a little bit of a return for all of this work. So it's kind of like, it's based off of production and scale. So we take that mycelium those places are doing. If you think about it, they get a stop at mycelium. You don't even have to take it to grain. You don't even have to take the grain to the substrate. You don't even have to take the substrate to the fruit. You don't have to take the fruit to the grinder. You don't have to take the grinder to the capsule. All you got to do is have the mycelium itself. I hope I'm blowing some of your minds. Massive metal fermentation tanks holding as much as 300,000 liters of liquid culture media are used to cultivate a given species or a blend of species. This is some of those times when they're like, oh, and they're going to put we put some lion's mane in there, and we're going to put some Reese in there, and we're going to put some, it's all in the same vat. A mix. This technique is so successful that it's responsible, listen. It's responsible for the production of over 10,000 tons of penicillin each year. How do you think that they're giving us our penicillins? This is scientific stuff, baby. They don't need to take the penicillin and all the way to the green mold on the plate and then process it. They're taking it right at. Shane's going, oh, I'm starting to get it now. Medicines from mycelium. By translating these methods to the home and community scale, many of the most potent mushroom medicines can be made for little cost and effort by radical mycologists around the world. We'll talk a little bit more about this tomorrow. I'm going to tell you how to do it just a little bit. Give me 5 people that are like, that's pretty cool. Was that cool? Some of you knew that already. Practice it. Get yourself 2 or 3 jars. Grow up that mycelium. Get a nice little strainer. Pour your afterwards. We'll talk about this tomorrow. I'll tell you how to make your own mycelium broth. Okay? I'm going to show you guys tomorrow. And most of you know you could easily have 10 jars of mycelium growing. And sometimes, what am I going to do with all of this? We have a new project for you. There's all kinds of stuff you could do with that extra stuff in the jar. Just don't let it get contaminated yet. Okay? Streety, I'm going to talk a little bit more about making that broth tomorrow. All right? And then as we work together at the Detroit Mush Lab with our friends in Oregon, we're making mycelium chips, pop chips. We're working on it. And in this coming week, like I said, we'll be one of the only people in the whole United States that I know of that are offering like a crystallized extract. It's crystallized. We have to be really careful because it's hypophilic, which more or less means it reacts to the air. So this stuff, so far, it has to stay pretty much vacuum packed as well. This extract. When we expose this extract for a little too long to the air, it starts to turn gummy. It's still good. You can still scrape it, but it's not crystally. It gets gummy-ish. So it kind of like goes from a crystallized form to a dab form, or, more like a, what do they call that Rick guy's stuff? What do they call it? Rick Simpson oil. Yeah. Okay. So, a lot to learn. A lot to learn. That's what we do here. Okay, that's what we do here. We laugh. That's what we did a lot of that this morning. We learn. Our final thing for today, let's love. Did we see Key Rin here this morning? Has Key Rin been here this morning? Have I seen Key Rin? Key Rin sent me something. I just want to thank her publicly. Maybe we'll see. If she's not here today, we'll wait and show her tomorrow. Streety, you never make it to class on time. Don't pretend. We're on page 58. We're on page 58 in the 4 agreements. We're going to spend about 10 minutes on this. We're going to do one more giveaway of a nice size shroom. And then we're going to go out and practice what we preach. Deal? When we see people for what they really are, without taking it personal, we can't be hurt by what they say or do. Again, my formula for not taking things personally starts very simply. If I was being impeccable, I can't take it personal. I'll understand. I'll apologize. I'll work on whatever it is I can work on still, but it's not personal. It's instructional. It's an opportunity to grow. It won't be personal because I was being impeccable, and I know that. And I'm not going to defend it and tell them, I was being impeccable, you don't understand. I'm just like, I was being impeccable. They don't necessarily know that. I can apologize, take instruction, take constructive criticism without it being personal. People will lie about you. People will make things up. The more public you get, the more it happens. There used to be a saying, we talked about it here before, if the devil isn't shooting at you, you're not worth shooting. You're not worth killing. You can almost take the bullets as a compliment because they're certainly not going to hit you. You can take the lies and the gossip as compliments. They're not going to impact you. Even if others lie about you or to you, it's okay. We know they're lying because they're afraid. There's a lot of things they're afraid of. Probably the number one thing they're afraid of is you're going to find out who they really are. When I used to lie, that's what I was afraid of. You'd find out that I'm smoking weed behind the church. That was my biggest lie of my whole life. Oh, I don't smoke weed anymore. Yes, you do. You're behind the church before the sermon. You liar. Let me go tell a bunch of truths to everybody now. Put it out. You're a liar. I was afraid you'd find that out. You know what I should have done? Walk right in the truth. I have something to say now. have some to say. You guys can either hang out here and with us, or I understand if you need to leave. I get it. It's so much better to not have to lie. Because if you are being impeccable, it doesn't matter what people think about you. You're doing the best you can. I think he should walk. I'm paralyzed. I can't get out of this wheelchair. But you know what? I'm on the Olympic basketball team, Paralympic basketball team. I'm really doing the best I can with my wheelchair. Well, I think he should walk too. I'm doing the best I can. What you think I should be doing, that's your business. I'm actually on the Paralympic team already. Usually the guy telling you, but you should be walking too, is sitting on his couch. Sitting on his couch and telling you what to do on his phone. Oh, I'm telling you right now. Give me another beer. I'm flying to Oregon trying to figure out how to make freaking the next level medicines. What's wrong with you? If you're truthful with yourself, you'll save a lot of emotional pain. Healing is on the way. It's just a matter of time before things get better for you. It's so true. Healing is on the way. Being impeccable you don't wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden you have a new personality or a new reputation in your neighborhood. If you were the guy that was throwing hubcaps at people when they drove by, they are still going to be like kind of dodging when they drive by, hoping they don't get a hubcap thrown at them. They still are for a while. Until after a while, you're like, you know what? That guy hasn't thrown a hubcap at me in a long time. And if you'll notice, he's planting like new bushes and stuff in his front. Look at that flower bed in front of his house. Wow. Wasn't he the guy that used to have all those weeds? And you're not doing it because you're doing it because flowers are way nicer than throwing hubcaps. And it happens fast. You ever hold on to a situation you're not supposed to? Have you? Greetings from Turkey. He asked me to make a heart with my hands. I can do that. Have you ever been in like really toxic relationships and we hold on to them? Well, we're afraid of what it says about us. If someone's not treating you with love and respect, it's a gift if they walk away from you. It's also a gift if you avoid them. If you're not being treated with love and respect, what are you doing there? Why would you be anywhere that you're not being treated with love and respect? Except to be feeding the fertilizer of other things. You need to walk away. That is what I've taught for years now. Avoid. Avoid simply means to stay polite. You could be at the same party with the same person that has been shredding you. And you're just, how you doing? And then spend the rest of the party in another room. You get to do that if you're impeccable. Relationships are the same thing. Anybody have an abusive boyfriend or an abusive girlfriend, but they can't let it go? Yeah. I had one. My last relationship before, I've been single now for almost 4 years. My last relationship, I allowed, you guys aren't going to believe this, I allowed myself to be abused. Oh, I thought this was, there was a lot of complicated reasons and I could get into them, but that it doesn't even matter. What matters is I'm reprogrammed. The hardest thing to do is let somebody go that's abusing you, because then it's a reflection on you. You're not good enough even after you've been abused, even after you've taken all the abuse and you're still not good enough? Even though you've opened up, given everything, I'm as vulnerable, I'm as open to abuse as I can possibly be. And I'm still not good enough. That's really painful. And we put ourselves there. We choose it. Because we cared about what that other person said or did. Because we weren't willing to face the little bit of what we have to go through to walk away. And wait for the right thing, the right times. Whatever happens will happen correctly. If someone's not treating you with love and respect, it's a gift if you walk away from them or they walk away from you. If that person doesn't walk away, you will surely endure many years of suffering with him or her. Walking away may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. We know that. Every one of us have had some major trauma, and we're like, I had them when I was 14 years old. I'm never going to survive this summer. That's it. This summer, I'm done. 10th grade, all of a sudden, a new girlfriend. 11th grade, another one. 12th grade, oh my God, it's the prom queen now. I'm never going to survive this breakup. I'm never going to survive this job firing. I'm never going to survive this fact that this person called me a poo-poo head. No, we survive them all. Which proves to us our heart heals. That's all. Now we want our good healing. We've experienced a lot in our lives that have proven to us we have major, major healing capacity. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of somebody that broke a bone and it wasn't reset correctly, but it healed? Have you ever heard of that? They healed, but the bone was never reset correctly. Then there's other ones. Broken bone, boom, you get it operated on, you get an orthopedic surgeon, you get a pin put in, next thing you know, 6 months from now, you might even be stronger. It might even be stronger. Therapy, now I'm into workout, now it actually turned out to be a blessing, the break. Because there was a difference in the healing process. One was healed correctly. They both healed. But one healed correctly. One didn't. We have the program here. We have the formula now, how to heal correctly. We have that formula right here. How to heal correctly. Because we're all going to go through something that has to experience a little bit of healing. Okay. We get it. Walking away may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. Then you can choose what you really want. That's where I was when this relationship was over for me. I'm not kidding you. That's why I can sit here and say this with such confidence. 4 years ago, she didn't like the mushroom situation. They're spending too much time talking to too many people. This is it for me. You don't understand. This is and it wasn't the only thing, but it was one of the things. I'm like, this is a choice I'm making. I'm healing myself. One of the things that this was 4 years ago, just growing my first tub was like, Pops, you're getting more patient. You're getting kinder. You don't have to lie to the mushroom to make it like you. I had all kinds of relationships just with the fungus. Better relationships that I was having with fungus growing in my basement than the person living in a bedroom. I liked my fungal relationship better. I wasn't being abused. I was growing. I got to choose what I really wanted. I got to choose what I really wanted. And this is what I want. We'll talk some more tomorrow because we're running out of time. What I really want is to be impeccable. Because I spent so much of my life not being. What I really want is to not take things personal. Because I spent so much of my life taking everything so personal. Keeping score of everything. I still keep score, you can tell. Tony, what the? I'm still a scorekeeper, but I try to change the reason I'm keeping the score now. My brain always will keep score. That's the way my brain works. I'm okay with that. But why am I keeping score now? Am I keeping score so I can prove somebody loves me to myself in my mirror? Or am I keeping score so I can count how many more people are growing healthy? And I know the answer because I know impeccably what the answer is. When you make it a strong habit to not take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your anger, jealousy, and your envy, it'll disappear. Your sadness even disappears if you don't take things personally. We'll talk some more about that tomorrow. Okay? Let's do a final giveaway here for today. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me talk to you. Because all of these words, as they leave my mouth, they go into my ear and my fertility first. And they keep me fertile for the good things that are going to happen to me today. And reminding me to practice what I preach. If I say it, do it. If I preach it, practice it. So let's always remember those things. We want to live, we want to laugh a lot. We want to learn together, and we want to love. Let's get a final giveaway. We got a nice fat shroomy over there to give away. We're just going to do the standard old numbers, 1 through 50. You can say up to 3 of them at one time on your line. The number's in the chute. Let's go. Let's go. Let it roll. What number is in my chute right now? What number so I can give away this monster? Okay? Kill the game, kill the game, kill the game. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. I'm going to show you how much it weighs first, and then I'm going to tell you who the winner is. Okay? Here we go. Wait for it. There's already a winner. There's already somebody said it first. Hold everything. Here we go. I'm going to hold it. Here we go. Wait, is that the same one? Yeah, okay. We're going with that one right there. Badger Punk said it first. Badger Punk said 25, and sure enough, it was a 25. Badgie, you were the first 25 on my screen. I want to send you that. Please send me your address. I know I probably have it somewhere, but it would make it easier on me if you just boop, send me your address, and I'll boop, send you that. Okay? So, Badgie, congratulations. Miss you, brother. See you soon, I'm sure. We got to go get one of them grinders still one of these days. Okay. Badgie doesn't live too far from me, you guys. He's such a nice man. You guys, have a great day today. Once again, thanks for being here. 115. Look up there at the top. I'm seeing 115 people here. Thank you for all the new people that have showed up, that are interested. We hope you sort of get the flavor. You have to come back 2 or 3 times to figure out what the heck are you guys doing there. Basshead, I'm in Michigan. One of these days, you know what, maybe even tomorrow, maybe we should just have a Q&A. Maybe we should have a Q&A thing where all the new people can ask questions, because I see all these questions coming at me and I don't have time to answer them, and who knows? Get out of here. Go have a beautiful day. God from heaven, thank you for subscribing. God from heaven, you should meet Jesus Christ in Australia. Just saying. Have a great day, you guys. I'll see you here tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There should be at least 108 people back here tomorrow. Have a great day. I'm going to scroll you out. Shane the Meek and Niffy and Kitty Cat Zilla and Jackie Meow Kitty and Wes, smoke them if you got them. Ghastly, you're not that gruesome. Lukey, don't dunk anybody, please. Efrain Moreno. Michael, he's all about Shanti. Deanna Glova. Deanna. Good morning, Deanna. Love you. Anthony in Vegas. Hi, Vaggie. Lamont. Remember Lamont, the big guy? Lamont Barnett. Mr. Mars. Anthony. Now, he's the real big guy. Billy D. Kim. Nice to see you. Slingy. Cammie Hudson. Oh, Cammie's saying, I need to know some more things. Give us a Q&A. Benny, Ben, and Streety, nice to see you, Streets. Sandy, love you, big guy. Cleany and JC in Australia. Animal Fairy. I don't know what that means. Walter White, thank you. Satter, Carlotta, Luke, Kyle, Niffy. Niffy, you have an amazing day. Jolie, you too. Mr. Marmars. Walter, I don't know what you mean by have I used vinyl, so the answer is no. Shy, Ghastly, Evan McHugh, Deborah, you're a pearl. D. Anderson, Jesus Christ. Kimberly, Justin Seacart. Justin, I didn't know you'd be here today. I'd show your little thing. Be here tomorrow. I'm going to show your little thing. I didn't see you here. I'd show your little thing. You know, cute little thing. I'd like to show everybody a cute little thing. Justin was Gage Barker and Anthony and Sid and Walter and File 13 and Loco. Have a good day, Loke. Don't skip work for us. Hey, Justin, is it okay to just be a mid-rosy? Jimmy, to the max. Send to D. Anderson, Badgie. Okay, you got it, brother. You got it, brother, man. Couldn't ask for somebody that wants it more. Lamont and Calico Kitty. Hi, Calico. Paige, Summer. Jesus Christ in Australia. Mike, Cammie Hudson, you're welcome. Walter, Lexington, B. Hendricks, Satter. There he is. Anthony, Roman or Roman? You could say it either way. Laura, have a divine day. God from heaven. Jesus Christ. All we need is one more, and we can have, well, you know what it's called, a trinity. Walter, stop asking me that. File, Herbie, Satter, Jesus Christ. B. Hendricks, Wessie, Smoke, Lil Roy, File 13, Wazzy, Makey, Nisi's Farm, favorite food, ask me that tomorrow. Ephraim, Roman, Carlotta, Hair Care, Tiffany, love you. Omen, Maine. Monotubs are really good for growing. Well, that's how we started out. Nice to meet you too. I don't know. God and Walter. Vinyl discs. You're still confusing me. Caroline, B. Hendricks, Sharon, Luke Duncan, Kyle Gotti, Mike Streety, Kyle Walter. Oh, no, I don't play music like that, if that's what you're asking me, bro. I'm just, come tomorrow, ask it, Jesus Christ, and MDK, and I don't know, something to Kristen and Mike and Sharon and Michael and Mile and Queenie. Hi, Lola. I could say it. Hi, Lola. Mike and Jesus Christ and God from heaven and Loco, Texas and Shaney and Dee Anderson and Deborah Bennett, and Father, Son, and in the Holy Ghost. That's how they do that. Jesus Christ and Anthony and King Metro and Badgie and Walter and I don't know and God and Mushy and Anthony. And am I going to run out of time here? Mike and Follow 13 and Matt and Michael and I don't know. And Loco and Jesus Christ, Marmar's Queen and Sharon and Mike and Streety and Deanna. Love you too. G and Jimmy, D, Kyle Browning, Lukey, God from heaven. Okay. I did catch up. I am at the bottom of the scroll roll. Out! I'll see you guys tomorrow.